Goddamn button. Press the goddamn button.
What's good, YouTube? We got some stuff to talk about. Apparently, Megan Thee Stallion is still pissed, still hurting because of the breakup. She came out with a song. I heard a little bit of it. It's trash to me, but you got a bunch of women like this one right here that you're about to hear talk. Highlight a couple things that kind of triggered me a little bit, and I wanted to address her talking points. So let's get into this conversation. Tap in. Let's get it.
Y'all, it's your girl K More Unfiltered, back with more than pop. And when I tell y'all, this video got a real good laugh out of me yesterday because it's so layered, and it's a few things that I want to get into. But first and foremost, I want to say I love how active Megan Thee Stallion has been the last few weeks on social media. She's posting more, posting what she wants. She's talking to us in the comments, and I absolutely love it. Now, in terms of this video, I love that she's being a troll. We know that Megan has spoke on several occasions, especially, if you've seen her documentary. She's starting to do more interviews over the course of the last, between last year and this year. And she has talked about how social media just is not a good place for her. It has made her extremely anxious over the last 5 years. So to see my girl not only stitch this video, but to be trolling this man as well, had me cracking up. And I love the caption. She said, "That's how I know this is a banger. Hot girls, get ready to collect your points in male tears this summer. I know that is right."
All right. Let's be completely clear here. If she has so much of a problem with social media, then why does she use it? Why is she promoting her music on it? Why is she talking to the people in the comment section? Better question. If she had such an issue with it, why didn't she just leave it alone altogether after the situation with Tory Lanez? Because I guarantee you she has a team blocking all of them people from saying a word to her. You say she's trolling? You really believe that she's trolling? Right. And now I hear what you're about to say, which brings up something that was addressed in another video that I want to highlight real quick. But go ahead and get your bars off. I want y'all to hear what she's about to get into here.
There is just something about a liberated woman that just that gets under the depths of men's skin. Because first of all, this big goofy looking nigga has now just made a fool of himself all over social media. Like, this is what you decided to do. It's just crazy. But honestly, I think that there is a real, true, deeper meaning behind this video being posted. And I think the biggest thing that stood out to me, because in this video, he goes on to mention Lil Wayne is his favorite rapper. He never thought about gangbanging. He never thought about getting face tattoos, all this, that, and the third. As if men act like women are just such easily influenced. And that because Cardi is rapping about it, Megan is rapping about it, Doechii, you know what I'm saying? They think because we listen to these women and we love these women that we're just automatically going to follow into their footsteps.
Let me stop you right there. You absolutely are. What are you talking about? Look at these little girls dancing Sexy Red and these these little classrooms. All these kids out here playing YM Melly and fucking Future, and I can't even think of the other people names because I don't listen to this shit. Holding guns up on their Facebook live streams, killing people on their live streams, flaunting and flexing money. Where do you think they reflecting this culture from? You just said a moment ago, good. Let's highlight making it clear that we're going to basically go out here into the general population and hurt a bunch of men who have nothing to do with what happened between Megan and Mr. Thompson. But because we are so sister girl, we're going to stand by her and take that toxic ass mindset into other relationships and make them pay for something that didn't happen directly to us. Your influences are definitely Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Diddy, LL, all of them. Because all they rap about is sex, drugs, and money. They have no depth. The real ones from this class, man and woman, they don't get enough attention or love or support. So yeah, we not about to do that. And you sitting up here advocating for this foolishness, talking about it's deeper, there's more depth to this shit. Where's the depth? Where's the layers? Megan got involved with this dude because he had money, because he was tall, and because he had a name. You calling him goofy and all this, but I guarantee you wasn't saying none of that bullshit before. You was right there along with them. Oh, they so cute. They make a good couple. I hope everything work out. I'm going to shut up real quick. I'm going to let her get the rest of her balls off.
I've been a hot girl before hot girl was a thing. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's start there.
That's exactly.
But I think the thing that just that makes me laugh the most, and I do mean that in a very derogatory way, is that men think they have just this such strong cognitive dissonance. They think that they just have this strong discernment to know right from wrong. And they don't. Because if they did, Diddy wouldn't have got away with half the shit that he got away with. R. Kelly wouldn't have got away with half the shit that he got away with. And let me not even get off into that. So
well, I mean, to be fair, you're right. Most of these men who have slept around with kids and murdered people and sold drugs to the community, we all have to take an L in that department because we celebrate this shit. I will give you that. I don't even think it's that the fact that people don't have cognitive dissonance. I think it's just we turn the eye to it because of certain principles that we shouldn't even be holding up here on such a high pedestal. The shit is all backwards. I will concede to that. I will. But we're all flawed creatures, all of us, including yourself and the rest of your sisterhood.
I think it's so funny that men think that they can separate the art from the artist and understand that this is simply entertainment, but think that women don't know how to do that, which is crazy to me. And I love that Megan pisses these men off. Again, there is nothing that pisses a man off more than a liberated, independent woman. And I'm just going to be frank. A woman that quite honestly don't need you for shit, maybe besides a little heated fellowship. And then reading through the comments, y'all, not Solange then responded because that's funny as hell. Like, he really posted this video and thought he was going to do something. But I want to say that this is the first video that I've seen, but the reactions that I've seen from men of this snippet is just so funny. Like, I literally saw a man talking about Megan released this song in Men's Mental Health Month. So what? Cry about it. Be strong. Get over it, like y'all tell women to do. But no, like I said, I think this video is so layered because men think that they have just this strong discernment and this strong cognitive dissonance, and in reality, they don't. And my girl is always a prophetess because she has a line for everything. The niggas don't beat for the niggas. They scared of each other, but beat on the women. Y'all have such strong discernment, such strong cognitive dissonance. Why did he just now finally getting caught up? Why R. Kelly was able to get away with the shit he was able to get away with for years?
Why did Pam Bondi get away with the shit that she's been covering in the government? How come Charlie Kirk's wife just out of the blue spring into all of these different responsibilities, and she's been under so much scrutiny by Candace Owens and the rest of the people? Why is Tory Lanez in prison because of a lie based on testimony that was admitted and omitted by your goddess and her friend? Yeah, guess what? It's what you can prove in court. It's who you know. People who got power, who got money. For centuries, they've been able to leverage things over folks that are underneath them. It's always been like that. The ones who stand for something that's right, they always get clowned and kicked off of spaces, out of groups, tribes, all that, because they put the light on the bullshit. So while I can agree with what you're saying, let's not act like women aren't responsible for putting niggas in jail for things that they didn't commit. Let's not act like women didn't get niggas hit up for child support when they were actually sleeping around with 20 different people at once. Let's not act like this is a one-sided thing, man. We both fuck up on both sides. I don't know nothing about no snippets. I don't know nothing about no mental health thing. Like, that's not a part of this discussion. I wanted to know how unbiased you were going to be in this, and clearly you speak for a demographic of women who are single, or they're dealing with dudes who don't know exactly what they are fucking with at all. For Megan to base
decades. And I'm pretty sure that there is a longer list. And child, because I'm about to start talking in circles at this point. I love that my girl is being a troll, and I would love for her to do this more, because this absolutely got a good chuckle out of me. And honestly, a part of me wants to go find this man's page and see if this video is still up or what's going on with that. Because y'all know, when they can't stand on what they want to stand on, things start getting deleted. But girl, go ahead and release this whole song to piss these men off even more, because I told y'all, I think Motion Party is the song of the summer, but I absolutely think this snippet is going to be the official song of the summer. And I just love how Megan pisses people off more, and particularly men. That is more that I have to say on More Than Pop, and I will see y'all next.
You notice she said she gets a pleasure out of it irritating men. You lost this whole argument. Everything that you said is null and void, because I know that you speaking from a place of trauma and bad experiences. Whether or not did these dudes desire you, I don't know if you're married. You could be. If you are, your man needs to look at you a little different. If you're not, I can understand completely why. Men ain't mad at her because of nothing about this song. They irritated with the stupidity. They irritated with the fact that she's not being held accountable. They're irritated at the fact that she is one of those influencers in the community that is the cause, or at least a part of the cause for this horrible lump of adult we see cosplaying as someone that we should be taking serious. Okay, so the fuck what, you got money. You can have all the money in the world, but if you don't know how to love, reciprocate, and treat a man in a relationship, none of your fucking money matters. You might as well just continue on with your toys and keep it pushing, because ain't no man trying to deal with no man. I don't know why y'all swear up and down men are envious. Men are not envious of you. And mind you, she went after him. She laid down with him. You say it's not trolling? Oh, you say it's trolling. All right. Well, to me, I'm looking at it like, man, you hurt. Man, you still broken up about that shit. This is probably one of them dudes that you was really trying to be serious about, but your demons catching up to you. All that fuck shit you did to other people came back on you, because this is how that shit be working. And I've been there. You'll do dirty to people who actually care about you. You break it off with them. You move on with your life. You see somebody that you really want to lock in with. You go out of your way for them, but you don't realize that you got to pay for all that shit you did to other people. So now your heart and all your everything is into this person. You genuinely want to be a good person for them, but you got to pay the piper. You got to. So you know how I feel next time. You won't treat people that way anymore. And that's what happened with her. So I don't want to hear all that she's trolling shit. She want that man attention. And she trying to take the rest of y'all dumbasses down with her by insinuating that you should go out here and be on some hoe shit. Straight up. But I could be wrong. Y'all tell me. Shout outs to K More Unfiltered.